Hi there, it's Alana. Today we're going to be talking about some zero waste and low waste beauty swaps, alternatives, a few in the lifestyle space, and I'm going to be chatting with you a little bit about a new platform. So let's start with the swaps and then we're going to chat a little bit about the platform. So let's get into it. So I first just wanted to share my view on sustainability, zero waste swaps, etc. Look, I'm not perfect. Nobody's perfect. We can all do better. But the way I see it is that if we can pick a few things, or we can pick lots of things, but let's pick a few things that we can swap, we can, work into our lifestyles, we can change. And I think that when you have lots of people making smaller, attainable changes like the ones I'm about to share with you, and I'm actually really excited because I think the alternatives I'm going to share with you are actually better. Better for you financially in the long run, of course, better for the planet, but just across the board, I think these are better than the wasteful alternatives. So who doesn't want something better that's better for the planet? Anyways, so we're gonna get to number one. Number one is one that I'm absolutely obsessed with, and it is reusable cotton rounds. Now, I think I originally got these in a subscription box, and then I bought a bunch, and then I got more, and anyways, I finally have enough for all my needs. This is my bag of used ones. I'm actually gonna put this in the wash after this video. But they are just little cotton rounds. Some are a little softer than others. These ones are a little bit more of a exfoliating fabric, but I don't use cotton rounds anymore. I used to use them for nail polish remover. Now, I will say I do have 1 or 2 bags of cotton rounds still around my room, which I will use up. I'm going to use those for nail polish. I recommend if you're going to be using cotton rounds, reusable ones for nail polish removing, that you pick 2 or 3 rounds that are only for nail polish removing, because the last thing you want is the nail polish remover ones being the ones that they get all scratchy. It just doesn't like wash out. So I've been using these mostly to apply toner and essence, and I've also been using them to remove my makeup with a micellar water at the end of the day. And I'm very happy with the results. I'm definitely happy on the cost front because cotton rounds are like really expensive and you're just constantly buying them. It's like a vicious cycle. There's no way they're actually worth like the $5 or $7 that the pack costs at the drugstore. So I've been really happy with these. Definitely reusable. They work really, really well. I'm going to leave some links to ones I really like down below. Unfortunately, some of my favorite ones are in subscription boxes, and so they are way more expensive outside of the box. But that is swap number one. I would encourage any beauty enthusiast to do that one because it is so easy. It works better. So what I do to keep organized, beside where I take my makeup off, which is just behind me, I call this my recycling bin because it's blue. And what I just do is once I've used up the cotton round, I just toss it in here. You can see a few that still need to make their way into the washing bag. I have enough that I'm washing mine about once a week. I could still go for more, so I could wash them less, but I wash mine about once a week, and I use 2 or 3 a day. So okay, on to swap number 2. Same general train, and that is getting rid of makeup wipes. Now again, as a beauty influencer, I've still got a lot of makeup wipes bopping around in my room. I mostly use them to remove swatches, but it's not something I'm buying any more of. And what I'm switching to instead, I bought these little thin, tiny face cloths. I actually got these ones at the dollar store on the recommendation of my friend Madeline. And I just, again, put some micellar water on these and just use them the way that you use a makeup wipe. And what I like about it is you can saturate it more than the makeup wipes. That way you can just like press it on and remove your makeup that way. So it's kind of part B. It's a bit of an alternative to the cotton round, but I've been finding just using tiny, like thin, these are actually baby washcloths. Like if it's good enough for a baby, it's good enough for me. But I've been using just these little baby washcloths and they've been fantastic. Okay, now this one is if you are a cat or even a dog lady like myself, or man, if you're a pet person. And so what I used to do with my cat's canned food is put it in a Ziploc baggie and put it in the fridge. Well, one, I was going through so many Ziploc baggies, it was costing like, I was like just constantly buying Ziploc baggies and those things aren't cheap. So my pet store, Global Pet Foods, actually came out with these, I want to say like a year ago, and I bought 2 of them and we haven't gone back since. So this one's amazing because it has 3 different can sizes, so all the different like standard can sizes it fits. And then once I just remove the top of the can, I just put this on there, put it in the fridge. It traps all the pet food smell in there. it stays on, so I've had it like fall out of the fridge and not have this fall off. So it's really sturdy. We have 2 of these, and again, I couldn't imagine going back, and I think this is definitely better than using a plastic baggie. From quality, aesthetic, just everything about it. These are fantastic. Highly recommend. Next up, we have some beeswax paper. So I'm not gonna lie, I was really skeptical on these, but my mother-in-law like bought a kit to do it ourselves a while back, and so we did. And first of all, it smells delicious. I love the smell of beeswax. Sorry, I could just smell that forever. So a couple of things you can do with these. I predominantly use these to wrap fruit and cheese, which I think is great. Making them ourselves was a lot of fun. But I've actually also used them to make, like, I've folded up almost like little snack packs. Here, let me show you. It's really fun. Like, you can just get really creative with all the different ways you can fold it. But let me show you one. So I folded this one like up like this. We've got our little lip. So I'm gonna fold the sides in. I'm gonna fold this side in. And then I'm just gonna give it like a firm pinch along the side, just so that way it all stays stuck. And then you've got like a pocket where you can put like little snacks and things like that. And then you can just pop it back over, and it's like an envelope. You make like a little envelope with it. So I've been having lots of fun with these for little snacks, but predominantly using it for cheese and like fruit and things like that I've cut and put in the fridge. Honestly, mostly cheese. So this is like a set of, I think it's about 5. I think I have one more in the, I don't know what these are, but they fit over a whole bunch of different bowl sizes. So it's almost like saran wrap, but you pull it and you just put it over, and then it covers just like a whole bunch of your bowls. And it has like 5 different sizes, so it fits most of your bowls. And again, you can leave it in the fridge. It's just like saran wrap, but reusable. You know, in the long run, it definitely saves you money and better for the planet. So those are 5 no waste, zero waste swaps that I've incorporated in my life over the last year, just in an effort to be a little bit more sustainable, a little bit more eco-friendly. Of course, is there more that anyone could do? Yes. I'm not saying I'm perfect. I'm not saying you need to be perfect, but I wanted to share those with you. I've been kind of thinking like what kind of video I want to make for this. It's been sort of in my video idea list for a while. But I hope you guys find these helpful, because I found them helpful, and I found that they've actually improved my like day-to-day life quality. So there's that. So I wanted to tell you a little bit about We Distill. So on their website, they describe it as a social platform where you define your beauty. We Distill connects you with like-minded people and personalizes and matches you with beauty products and wellness brands that share your values, so you can curate and customize your experience. So I think that sounds really neat. It is sort of, I would describe it right now as like a tech beauty startup based in Canada, which of course I love. And the reason I'm so excited to be speaking about them a bit today is 2 of my friends actually work there. So this video is not sponsored, but of course, you know, when you see your friends doing something cool and interesting, you want to share about it. So I've got 2 friends working there. So of course I was happy to share a little bit about them and what they're doing in this video, along with a video that, you know, aligns with my own values, but also aligns with the values that We Distill is trying to sort of create a community around. So it is an online platform where the first thing you do is you create a values-based profile. So whatever those values are for you, maybe it's cruelty-free, maybe it's eco-friendly. Across the board, I would say that We Distill is very much a conscious beauty platform, conscious beauty space. Once you've made your profile, it's like talking with my hands here. Once you've made your profile, you're able to then connect with brands and other consumers who share your values, share your interests. You're gonna be able to see products that brands have. You're gonna be able to learn the brand story, learn about where the ingredients come from. So I think that's a really, a really neat concept. You're going to learn what the ingredients actually do. So they are working with a number of brands, and they kindly sent over 2 products for me from Almondy. And first of all, Canadian beauty brand. These are made in Canada, so I'm always excited when I see made in Canada products. This is their Dew Dream Spray Serum. Feels very gentle on the skin, very hydrating. But what I love the most about it, one, I've never seen a spray serum, first of all. Second of all, it smells like a jasmine green tea, and that is my tea of choice. They also sent over the Inner Glow face oil. This one is also really nice. Again, has that beautiful like rich jasmine-y green scent. So I've been using that as my night oil for the last, week or so. I've been enjoying it, still experimenting with the products. But what's gonna be really neat with Redistill once they officially launch, so right now they haven't like officially launched yet, but I am gonna leave their link down below so that way you can, join their newsletter and hear about what's coming up. Right now, at least at the time of filming, if you sign up online, you are able to be a charter member. And so charter membership is either if you register before it officially opens, or it caps out at 1,000 people, which I think is really neat. Like I think that's really neat. It's limited time as the community grows. I'm not entirely sure what the perks of that are going to be long term, but I think it's always really fun when you're able to be one of the first people on a new platform like this. The other thing that I think is really cool is they do work with a lot of smaller brands, definitely brands that align with their values, and lots of Canadian brands from other places too, but I always get excited about Canadian brands. And you can actually buy products through the platform. So I think it's really neat because it's going to be a way to expose people to new products, expose people to products that align with their values. In some ways, it sort of reminds me of a subscription box, but there's no subscription box, in the sense that it's exposing you to new products, building a community. So I've been enjoying these a lot. I recently connected with the brand on Instagram. So anyways, that is this entire video. I wanted to do two things. I wanted to share with you, of course, 5 no-waste swaps that you can bring into your life that have really worked for me. And I wanted to chat about this new platform. And you know what? I'm really excited for my friends with this new endeavor. I think it is really, really cool, and I'm happy to be sharing about it on my channel. If you have any questions, feel free to leave comments down below. I'll do my best to answer them, and I am sure that one of my friends who works there will be engaging in the comments too. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Mwah.